Hey, you guys, it's Sunshine Vibes with the high vibrations. If you are new to my channel, thank you for watching. If you are returning, thank you for subscribing to your girl. Love and light to you all. I hope everybody's doing good. So I'm going to tap in and see what messages I have for you all today. Take what resonates because the messages may or may not resonate with your current situation. And leave what does not resonate. Use your own discernment when it comes to my messages. Okay, so story time. Story time, collective. So last night, I was on my way to bed, and Fighting the Temptations popped up on the TV, and it just started playing. It's so funny to me how the universe shows you so many signs, and you know, people make sexuality like something that's a wrong thing to do, right? I feel like it's sacred. It is very sacred. It's not wrong. I feel like it's wrong if you are abusing your sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? But when it's with the right person, it's very sacred. 111 as I say this. But y'all, this is so funny to me because the download that the Holy Spirit gave me from Fighting the Temptations. I actually went on a hike earlier today, and it was a guy and a girl having sex, okay, in the woods, and it was mind-boggling to me because it's like it's some shit you see in the movies, right? So with the Holy Spirit giving me Fighting the Temptations last night, and then seeing that, it was almost like, okay, I don't know those people. 144. I don't know their story. I don't know if they are a husband and wife. I don't know if they are together or not. But sexual energy is very sacred. Also, it's also very spiritual, depending on like your practices, your beliefs. Depending on your practices and your beliefs. Okay, so this could have something to do with sexuality, but I thought that was just a funny story, y'all. Fighting the Temptations. And then to watch that movie, and then the next day to see to see it, it's almost like God shows me. He gives me so many messages in different forms, and he shows me things for a reason. It's like it's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. It just lets you know we living in those days. We living in those times as well, where you got to be very mindful. Okay, very mindful, very demure. Also, some of you guys could be crying. Somebody could be up crying between like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. God wants you to know that your tears are going to be turned into seeds of miracles, okay? I feel like a lot of people don't believe in miracles, okay? They don't believe. You're being called to just have faith and believe her. Because just think about it, y'all. If you start just expressing gratitude to God and just thanking God, you know what I'm saying? Thanking God for your victories and the doors that he opened before they even opened. It's like planting a seed with your eyes closed, right? It's like you don't know what you're doing. You're planting a seed with your eyes closed, okay? Even your tears can turn into seeds, right? And I feel like a lot of people, they don't think that way. That's why they do not experience true miracles, right? Trust in the harvest that is to come to you. Trust in your harvest. Because you planted a lot of seeds. Even if they're tears, baby. Your tears are going to turn into seeds as well. Also, I was getting a download, okay? I changed my name, y'all. I changed my name. Yeah, because I'm tired of people shadow banning me and looking me up, and yeah. But I changed my name, and it says true faith shines in darkness, because true faith does shine in darkness, right? 411. Information. Something about information. But yeah, Spirit wanted me to like express that to you guys. Start declaring, okay? 428, as I say, is when you pray, start declaring, okay? It's like, you know how people, I feel like it's a difference between begging, asking, and declaring. Like when you declare, it's like an affirmation. It's almost like demanding 444, but you're declaring that something is going to come to pass. That's how you know. That's when you plant a seed and you are blindfolded, you can't see it. That is a form of declaring that something is going to happen. It's like when he said this mountain, move this mountain with your mind, and the mountain was moved. It's like you have to know that you can move that mountain with your mind, right? This is where you let God do the impossible. Because the pain that you go through, you might feel like, oh man, these tears, man, those tears, that uncertainty that you have is something to be thankful for, okay? Be thankful for the victory that has not yet to come. Because your faith is the key that opens the door. See, a lot of people don't understand that. Somebody's trying to get into the door, they want some information, but the faith is the key. If you do not believe, then what makes you think that, okay, God's going to have to show you to believe? No, he might not show you anything. He might not show you anything. He might just keep testing your faith. But the faith is the key to open the doors in the spiritual world. So whatever is born of God overcomes the world. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. You'll know if someone's of God, 6:10 as I say this, if they are able to overcome the world by faith. So declare. Okay, because where human logic ends, divine movement begins. And that's deep. That's called deep-rooted faith. Some of y'all, you're going to realize that your faith is deeply rooted in the ground. A seed that you did not even know you planted. This is your grace. This is divine protection that you have. I don't know. That message was for someone, okay? So think positive. Okay, give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. Yeah, it's time to become a great leader because the natural world needs you. Again, you guys are becoming a leader here. Declare. The number 44 could be significant. Yeah, love is strange. Again, this is also giving me that energy. I am reborn. Yeah, you're being reborn. 707. Yeah, release your power. You being called to release your power because a new world is born. After sadness, happiness, and hope return. I'm sorry, y'all. Love is strange. I feel like whoever you are, you're understanding that everybody has a different love language. Like I said, even with watching the Temptations last night and seeing that today, it actually made me feel like, you can't really judge people, especially when it comes to their sexuality, because love is strange, okay? And everybody has different love languages. And when we understand we have to accept people for who they are, you understand that you are nobody's victim, right? So it's like, let people believe and be what they want to be. I think what goes around comes around. So something's coming back around to someone, or something's coming back around for you. Okay? Yeah, we're here. Your ancestors are here. I cannot make this shit up, yo. I was picking up that heavy too. Reconsider your alliances and make new connections, because there's a magical space clearing time. Your ancestors are here. So this is giving me, maybe there's a lover. This lover could seem strange, or there's something strange about this lover. It's something strange about this, but this lover has some type of connection with your ancestors, and they're trying to help you to reconsider your alliances. Give me one more. Because it's time for you to become a great leader. Yeah, after sadness, happiness, and hope return. Yeah, so somebody, it's like your ancestors are sending someone in to, like, make the sun shine again. You about to get a treat. You're about to get a treat for going in this door, for believing. This love can seem strange to you, but this lover is coming from your ancestors. This is someone that is supposed to, like, bring you some type of fulfillment back. We have something you thought finished bursts back into your life. Yeah, calm and chaos. Because you have a mighty shield. So you're being protected and you're being called to take care of yourself. Because you was able to rediscover your individuality and become the dragon because you see clearly. Yeah, because you are not nobody's victim. So this is giving me an energy. Yeah, the past returns for a time. Somebody wanted to make you feel like a victim to a situation, but you're nobody's victim here. You actually persevered, you actually moved forward, and you became the leader. Because the natural world needs you. You also could have like a royal bloodline. Like I said, this has to do like a royal lineage, 111. I want to be queen. Yeah, there's someone that wants to be queen. There's someone here who wanted to be you. There's someone here that tried to take your rightful position here. But something is deeply rooted, okay? Your faith is deeply rooted. And I knew it had something to do with biblical here. A lot of different stories from the Bible is what I'm getting. Because even when I seen them out there having sex, I got Adam and Eve. So a lot of different stories from the Bible. It's time for you to become a great leader. It's almost giving me the energy of like Lydia. She is not in the Bible, right? So it's like, why did she get casted away? Or why did they not put her in there? Yeah, spouse. What is going on? 222. Some of you guys, you're going to realize you got a divine spouse here. There is someone here that you have a divine connection with. You have a divine soul contract with someone here. And yeah, it could seem unrequited. Some of y'all, you in this level could have been like prosecuted in the past, in your past life. Yeah, you're being called to follow the white rabbit. It also has something to do with you guys, like a whole mission. This is a divine mission. Okay. So this has something to do with a divine union, and it could seem strange, something strange. But I'm hearing opposites attract. You're supposed to be feeding the homeless here. Or you and this person have a calling when it comes to feeding the homeless. Okay, feeding the homeless, taking care of people. Also, it's giving me like, it has something to do with your life purpose. So you and this spouse, y'all life purpose could have something to do with like giving back to the community. And that's where your finances are coming from, your phobias. There is people that are having phobias about this. Like there is people that are afraid here. Or maybe you're afraid. Maybe somebody's afraid of this love because it's strange. We have Native American. Somebody can have Native American ancestors here. You are rare and free. You're not like many. Yeah, somebody's just going to have to understand that you are rare and free. Some of y'all, your finances have a lot to do with this relationship. This relationship is going to unlock the door to finances. Look, you are rare and free. There are not many like you. No more. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. There is something very sacred about this connection. It brought you to a whole new place. Yeah, you belong to your own dream. It's like bringing you to a whole new world. Create your own life. And somebody is confused because they're wondering what's going to happen next. Okay, what is this? What is this talking about? It has a lot to do with wisdom, authority, releasing karmic relationships, learning lessons, receiving blessings. Okay? I'm hearing God has a funny way of showing us lessons. Yeah, authority again. So maybe this is a lesson. It has a lot to do with temptation, okay? Yep, authority and wisdom. This has a lot to do with temptation. And someone having some type of self-control to become a great leader. Yep, message in the bottle, TikTok, because someone's running out of time. So it's time for someone to become a great leader. It's time for you and this person to step into this leadership position, okay? Yeah, this divine masculine with this yang energy. Somebody could be being called to use their imagination. Look, I cannot make this up. The universe, I'm telling y'all, you could be getting signs like this in the universe. Like, you could be watching a movie. You know, there's signs in movies. There's signs in... It just depends on, like, consciously where you are at with it. Like, if you are actually paying attention to the signs, there's signs everywhere. And I feel like somebody is realizing that, yeah, somebody has a deep knowing, 610, that their signs is everywhere. The signs of this harvest, the signs of this relationship has a lot to do with what someone is planting, seed someone's planting, seed someone has grown her. This has a lot to do with, like, a friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. But like I said, it's a lot of deception going on in the background. It's like your ancestors are here because they're like, nah, look, this is not right happening. Yeah, obstacles and challenges. Someone's being called to surrender. You have solar plexus chakra and building blocks so they can build, okay? We have heart chakra, 428 could be significant. Yeah, someone's not being honest about how they feel. So somebody is like being tested right now, okay? And they're running out of time to harmonize something with you. This could be somebody that you have a divine mission with. They're trying to pull away from someone emotionally. Yeah, that's causing them chaos and conflict to something that they are trying to grow. Okay, so someone's trying to pull away from somebody that's trying to cause conflict to something that they are trying to grow. If not with you, they're just trying to grow something, and somebody's trying to cause chaos and conflict to whatever this is. This could even just be a relationship, a friendship. That started off friends. Yeah, they're trying to cause conflict to someone actually speaking up and saying how they feel. Yeah, regeneration. So your ancestors are pulling something up from the root. Yeah, adversity. To see how strong someone's faith is. So this connection is, I'm hearing faith-based. So did y'all pray for this person and you just like, I know this is the one. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, recognitions and rewards. You pray for somebody and you know this is the one. Okay. I'm hearing ain't no woman like the one I got. We have community and fork in the road. But it has a lot to do with someone not actually knowing like which way they want to go. Yeah, because they can have a lot of options. But the only way to get through this door is to have the key. If this person has not learned a lesson, if this person is not going through this ascension process, they're not going to be able to get through this door because they're going to have enough faith. Look, to choose wisely, conflict and defeat. It's a lot of options here, but there's only one true divine union here. We have go the distance and victory and success. What is this? Yeah, light in reverse. Someone's trying to dim someone's light. They're trying to block someone's door to spirit. So this is somebody that knows you have like a divine connection. Someone wants to block this connection. They want to block this light of yours. They want to block this prosperity. They want to block this prosperity, this door to spirit here. This is what they want. And your ancestors is like, nah. They're like, nah, look, that's the truth. That's the truth. Somebody got to be in the hearing of him. Somebody's trying to block somebody's door to spirit. What is this? Look, angels. Yeah, keep going. It's angels protecting this connection. Yeah, we have new beginnings. Somebody could be a Gemini. Spirit is saying stay focused. Ooh, we have snake. Something is not what it looked like. So be grateful. You want more? I don't know why that card was in there. So, like I said, your ancestors could be here because they're like, nah. Yeah, you could be a Gemini. You want more? I'll just take those. I still want to be friends, but it's hard right now. So, there could be someone in your energy that wants to be friends. We have Sugar Daddy and Spirit Guides. Yeah, somebody's Spirit Guides are here. They are guiding someone towards a freaking divine union here. Somebody that they have a lot of passion for, or somebody you have a lot of passion for. But rejection is protection. So if this person's been rejecting you, it's for a reason. You're being protected because somebody don't believe. Yeah, this is like a test. Somebody's being tested right now to see if they have enough rooted faith to enter this door of spirit. And I feel like somebody is like confused. Yeah, we have do it. Fishing for info, spying, stalking, fatal attraction. Boundaries are set in if anyone gets in with poor intentions. It's a trap because you are karma. So I feel like you have nothing to worry about because your ancestors are like on this mission because this is a sacred mission. This is a sacred union. So if someone tries to get in your energy and this snake energy, okay, try to make something be something that it's not. It's a trap. Okay? It's a trap. So if somebody's trying to use you to get in the door, they're trying to use you to sacrifice, it's a trap. Somebody also could be in this energy of fatal attraction. You already set boundaries with people. So if people do get in with poor intentions, it's a trap. Understand that. So if people are getting in the door, if you are really letting people in and you already set boundaries with these people, okay, Spirit is saying it's a trap. Just let them in. They're going to get caught in their own web because your ancestors is already here. Look, ancestors protect you in your choices because you're wise. I can't make this up. And then we have beloved. Do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. Someone's going through an ascension, a test right now. And they're running out of time. They're running out of time. Because there's like a sacred mission that's supposed to be done right now. We have retreat and recharge. Embrace the energy of peace. Great teacher, learn from your spiritual experiences. Exactly. Somebody is going through a major test right now. Take note of intuitive messages so you can see from a higher perspective. Someone's being called to see something from a higher perspective. I feel like there's somebody that just don't believe that something is like deeply rooted, but it is. Look, why can't I move on from you? This person's questioning why they can't move on from you, and it's because they're being tested. Because this person could have betrayed you before. They could have even rejected you before. Look, I can't handle your love. They can't handle that. But they were being tested. People don't believe in me. Do you see what I'm saying? This person is running from this connection instead of just accepting it. They're worried about other people believing in it instead of believing in it on their own. This is like just getting signs. Just get your own signs. This person has their own spirit team, their own spirit guides. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Somebody don't know how to handle this connection. But it's because this is deeply rooted. Okay? Look, what do you see in me? They feel like they can't make you happy. This person's a little insecure. Okay? Will you leave me like the others? This is what they want to know. Would you leave them? When somebody's not understanding, somebody needs to ask their ancestors, are they spirit guides? Yeah, because they don't really want to be alone. And they can't take it anymore. They really don't want to be alone. I feel like you don't have this person blocked. And they feel like you are too nice to them. They don't deserve you. But I feel like it's just your nature. You are a leader here. And this person is being tested to see if they can enter this door of spirit with you. Because, yeah, it's hurting them so much. Because they can't make a decision. But this person is like questioning, why do you love them? Like I said, I feel like this person don't understand. You guys can have like a real deep spiritual connection. And you're learning from this. Look, they want out. Why do I feel this way? I need to hold back my true feelings for you. Yeah, and this is why they feeling this way. Because they feel like they keep needing to hold something back. Instead of just expressing themselves. Yep, this love is crazy. I'm telling you, they're suppressing emotions and feelings, and it's not doing anything but making them feel uncomfortable because they're not being true to themselves. And I feel like this is the test that they had to go through. Look, I'm scared of rejection. This person just feels like, you know, like I said, this person everybody has different love languages, so they feel like it's strange. Because look, they feel like this love is crazy. They feel like it's too strange for them. Please do what is best for your heart. So, yeah, because my life is a mess right now. Somebody feels like their life is a mess. But they feel so lost without you. So, this person, you might not... Maybe your ancestors are bringing in a new lover. Because it seems like this person is still confused about what they want. They have not learned this lesson, or they don't have enough faith to go through this door. Okay, some people just can't take spirituality. I feel like this has a lot to do with spirituality. With biblical, when I sing biblical, it could be spirituality and religion. Somebody could be really religious, maybe. But somebody is afraid of losing you. But I just feel like this person, they just can't take it. Maybe they thought they could take this, but they can't. It is dark without you. But what did I say? Somebody's have to learn to be their own sunshine then. They want to be different. They want to be different. You want more? This is what they're saying. I wish I could understand you. What I say? They want to be different, but it's weird to them. They feel like your love is strange. You triggered them, and they have painful memories. And it's like somebody is contradicting themselves because they feel like they the man, and then they feel like they just can't express themselves. But they know they the man. Like I said, this is like somebody saying, I know that you are the one that was sent for me, but they don't know how to express themselves. Yeah, these feelings are eating them alive. Like, what? Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. And see, this person, you trigger something in this person because this person seeing you shine in the dark. And like I said, that's true faith, okay? When you're able to shine in the dark. Somebody feels like they just need to figure themselves out. Anything else? Yeah, but this love, whatever this relationship is, it has a lot to do with money. 1917. It has a lot to do with, like, a power couple. Somebody is, like, being tested here to step in their calling. Yeah, we have concern. This man could be concerned about blocking his own journey. Because he knows, like, something is sent for him on a soul-based level. Look, he's concerned about this pathway. Maybe he's afraid to go through this transformation. We have bad health in reverse, but they're thinking about it. It's almost like this man is thinking about it. He's thinking about going through this transformation. Also, it's something about his health. Like, somebody feels like you healed them. There is some type of health issue somebody had. They feel like you healed them, but this person's being held in high honor. That's why they got through this. Like I said, somebody being thankful, okay? Finding the light in the darkness, and they made it. Yeah, we have expectation and thief in reverse. Somebody also was not expecting this. Why is thief in reverse? Yeah, mature man. This man is looking at someone else as a false person now. Now that he sees clearly, he's concerned about being in poverty. So this man is concerned because he knows that if he does not take this pathway, okay, he don't have to, but he knows that if he does not take this pathway, that it's going to affect his finances. Someone's looking at you as the privileged lady. They're getting this message. I'm telling you, they feel like they're going to be blocked from this sudden wealth energy if they do not take this pathway. Look, journey in reverse. They feel like they're going to block their own journey. They're going to block their own journey. They're going to block their own money here. Yep, adjudication. And this has a lot to do with court. Somebody also could be having court issues. This is another reason why this person, great fortune. It's like adjudication is here. It's like divine judgment is here. Like divine protection. Okay, somebody's being protected from a false person. Or their money is being protected. Okay. Give me one more. Yeah, courthouse. What is going on? Somebody was expecting something. They're concerned about court. They're concerned about court. They're concerned about being a false person. They also could be concerned about a gift that was left. This could be a gift of a house. Yeah, lovers in reverse. This is a lover that they release. So, yeah, this person is going through issues outside of you guys. They're getting a message. And they're feeling some type of way. Because they believe like a false prophet over you. We have distant horizon. Why is distant horizon here? Yeah, toil and labor in reverse. Somebody didn't put in no work to receive this sudden wealth energy. Like I said, if this person did not put in no work and they tried to take something that had to do with a connection that you guys had and try to act like they did the work, no, they do not get it. We have child. Why is child here? Main male. One more. And despair. Somebody also could be in despair because they got somebody pregnant. Yeah, and they could have to pay like child support, alimony here. They could be concerned about their finances. Somebody could have went in a courtship with a family member and had a baby. Okay, so this person could have chose the wrong person. And they afraid of being in poverty and losing money and... This person made the wrong choice, sir. Yeah. We have mature women, and somebody's looking at you as the mature woman. Like you are the mature one in the situation. And they chose wrong. Yeah, official person. Somebody's looking at you as the official person here. We have go for it, but this person wants to make a decision. Look, long walks and talks. This person could want to walk with you, talk to you, pray with you. Somebody is trying to get in their divine mission. We have fix your face. Somebody could be looking silly. Yeah, accounts in your name. Somebody put accounts in your name. They was trying to get you locked up. Okay, because they thought they were better than you. You balance light and dark energies. They worship two gods. It's a difference. Again, somebody test the spirits, okay, to see whether they are from God. Okay, because somebody is like, maybe they thought you were into this, but you're not her. Look, I love you. This person's in love with you. Somebody worship two different gods, and you just balance out your light and dark energies. We have 999. Somebody could have completed a cycle out. Okay, 9 is significant with completion. Yeah, with a karmic woman. And this person loves you and is lusting after you. But they feel like they went through a major loss, okay, for chasing a waterfall. Because somebody chose wrong. Look, I want to find my life purpose. Somebody's not understanding their life purpose was to be in this relationship with you. Some people's life purpose is a relationship. We have insurance fraud. Somebody could be concerned about insurance fraud that they did. We have divine beings are winning. Somebody also try to sacrifice somebody here. Yeah, to play on your third eye. So stop and think before you decide. Maybe this is why your ancestors is like, hold on. Yeah, so this person was backstabbing, okay? They did something backstabbing, okay? Or this is just another energy. Take what resonates, because it could be another energy. Okay, this copycat energy, this false prophet energy. Somebody wanted you, yeah. Somebody saying, stop acting like you don't know. You already know something here when it comes to some type of insurance fraud. But somebody doing something in your name, talking behind your back, okay? But clarify this backstabbing. What did they do backstabbing her? I feel like this person tried to take you out, but you was protected. Why is backstabbing? I didn't want to end that reading like that, but I was like, I was just gonna end it. We have pressed. Yeah, somebody's pressed because somebody didn't mean to catch feelings. Now somebody needs help. And this is why somebody's been playing games here, because you are a boss. So this person rejected you for someone else and got caught in a trap. They got caught in the web. I'm hearing they got caught in the web of lies, because something was a lie. Okay? The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Okay, I'm going to clarify a couple of these. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Somebody went chasing waterfalls, baby. Look, love offer. Somebody wants to cause you some type of animosity, some type of drama, because this person caught feelings for you. Clarify this energy, spirit. What does the collective need to know about this energy? Yeah, that you protected. I'm telling y'all. Okay, when God is on your side, 201, there is nothing to worry about. We have bliss. Somebody wants you to be worried about something that happened, but look, vengeance is God's. You're going to be vindicated, okay? If somebody did use your name, somebody did do some type of fraud on you, it's not your character. Yeah, something's just not your character. Give me one more. Yeah, relationship. And you will have a relationship with someone, okay? A relationship is protected. A love offer is protected. Someone couldn't steal something. Somebody was trying to steal this love offer here. We have priests and divinity. Yeah, because this is what this is all about. This is all about a divine relationship, a divine connection. It might not even be a twin flame. It could be a high-level soulmate. And somebody was trying to cause somebody legal issues that was in their divinity. Look, I cannot make this up. A karmic feminine was expecting her to be able to take something, okay, from a divine being, from a divine feminine. But somebody's ascending. You could be doing rituals, or this person was doing rituals. Clarify this rituals. Clarify rituals. Somebody could be using children to do rituals as well. Like literally. Somebody could have had a child with someone just to keep them stuck, like buying somebody. And this has something to do with a house. Yeah, they're doing rituals, okay? Because somebody don't want to go to court 333 about this house. They were expecting for you to be dead, okay? Somebody did some type of sacrifice. They did some type of insurance fraud on somebody that's a sweetheart. This is like giving me the energy like, okay, somebody want to cause somebody destruction. So, like, if you are a real divine being, I feel like we all start to experience these struggles. So before I even started to read tarot, because I feel like people think, oh, it's tarot. It has nothing to do with tarot. Faith is a form of belief. And before I even started reading the Bible, I already had faith in God, because like I said, when I was a child, I had a dream. Okay, God had showed me his face as a child the first time I ever prayed to him. So I am a believer, right? And with that being said, a lot of people feel like you shouldn't be doing something. And I learned that these congregations, these churches, they are cults, right? 444, as I say this. When I was baptized, I didn't start getting into tarot until after 2-3 years after my baptism. Okay. And I was baptized at this church. And I learned that this church is actually a cult. It's cultivated. And I say this because I went through a lot of test and trial after I was baptized. And I feel like you go through test and trials after you actually show your form of faith and belief. But that baptism, it shook up my world. It's like I constantly went through this battle. It's like we're constantly going through this battle, right? So it's like, but it seemed as if it got worse, like as far as like death. It's like, choose life or death. It's like you cannot be a lukewarm Christian. That's why I do not understand, like, you cannot be a lukewarm, like, even Christianity, okay? Like, I'm just speaking in terms of religious beliefs. This is someone who is really religious, that was trying to do rituals because of a house. They wanted you to transition. They're surprised that you're even still alive, okay? Because these are groups working together to cause conflict to people who are not doing anything to them. 16, as I say this, like literally, that are not doing anything to them. But these people are like trying to get people that are in divine unions to go through these transitions to take people out for insurance money. You'll be surprised. Like, you will be surprised. I'm telling you, you will be so surprised. And then they attack you more when you don't join the congregation. So, say for instance, I got baptized at a church. They want you to come to the church. I had a family member tell me that after they got baptized at this church, they had a damn near death experience and got into an accident. Or this was before they had got into an accident. After they got baptized at this church, they told me that the people at the church was trying to teach them how to speak in tongues. Now, hear me out. When I first got on this journey, I did not understand speaking in tongues. And they say that if you do not speak in tongues, you are not reborn or whatever. Okay, this is what they say. But I feel like everybody has different gifts. 712 as I say this. Now, I feel like you cannot teach a person how to speak in tongues. Just like you cannot teach a person how to walk by faith. 729. A person has to walk on their own. They have to walk and learn on their own. Like, I can tell you my experience. I can talk to you about my testimony. That's my story. But it's not going to make you walk like me. You're not going to walk like me. Your walk of faith is not going to look like my walk of faith. Because our testimonies are different. Our stories are different. Goes back to the biblical text. Goes back to Adam and Eve. It goes back to Lilith. They have their own story. Okay? So it's like, someone's going to have to understand that, like, whatever insurance fraud, whatever they did, it was just a part of their story. And it's literally, it's a lesson. Someone had to learn a lesson. Like, these people need to quit playing God, okay? Quit trying to be in people's free will and quit trying to control people. All because of a belief. So because you step outside of the congregation, okay, I'm looking at my fishbowl, for example. You could be in this fishbowl and be one little fish. Or you can go to the ocean and you can have a bigger expansion of, you're not limited. See, that's the difference. Those congregations keep you limited. So it makes you feel like you have to be a part of the congregation. Like, people don't believe in the gospel no more. Like, what happened to the gospel? What happened to the gospel? So, like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, somebody's not realizing, like, somebody need to read their Bible. Because this is somebody who's really religious. And like I said, this could be the type of person that somebody taught them everything. They taught them how to attack you. Somebody taught somebody how to do a death spell. Like, it's his word. Somebody was taught. Look, emotional pain. They were taught this. But this goes back to child traumas and control. These religious beliefs, they are a way to control people into following them. And when you're a true leader, you do not have to get people to follow you. I'm telling you, when your walk of faith, it should inspire someone. It should not. Yeah, y'all gotta stop being jealous of people that are taking their own walks of faith. Just be happy that people found God. Like, whatever form of belief, just be happy they found God. 10-10, and stop being a thief to steal, kill, and destroy. Look, and that's why somebody's getting karma. Because you got in this energy of being ice cold. Okay, you got in this energy of speaking your truth. And somebody's mentally and emotionally unstable because they've been doing love spells. They've been doing all type of spells here to stop someone, to manipulate someone. They wanted somebody to stop feeling for you. And that's something you can't stop. You can't stop people's feelings. You can suppress. Somebody can suppress their feelings. So someone's sending you the evil eye because they're blocked. They have no access here. And this is why they are trying to cause somebody animosity, because they love themselves and they see somebody somebody is highly ranked in the spiritual world. Okay. They actually have the real keys to get in. But yeah, this is like those congregations. They try to force your gifts. You can't force a gift on somebody. Well, we're going to take this person out and you're going to stand in their place and have their gift. There is no way. Because even when that person is gone, do y'all not understand? That person's legacy, that person's gift is going to go passed down to either their child's child or somebody else that is close. Like, if it's not in you, it's just not in you. Literally, it's not. It's just not in you. I feel like you have to go through certain ascensions to unlock certain gifts. 1144. You can't just think you're going to get baptized and somebody's going to teach you all your gifts in 2-3 weeks. Like, there's no way that those gifts can be taught. You have to go through tests. And somebody's not understanding. That's why whatever they are doing is being blocked. You have to go through tests. You can't just lust. You can't just manipulate your way in the door. So someone's being blocked because they're in a lustful energy. Yeah, and you lifted the veil. You were able to lift the veil. You were able to see clearly because you are in alignment. These people are trying to like put you in poverty. You could be experiencing all type of stuff. I'm going to tell y'all like this, and this is just from experience. 1229 as I say this. Ever since I started reading tarot, I had no problem before I started reading tarot. Ever since I started reading tarot, I've experienced poverty. I've experienced homelessness. I've experienced gang stalking. I've experienced the good and the bad. Like, I've experienced so much going on this path because when you stepping out into a different form of faith, it intimidates people and they want to put you down. They want to kill your spirit, but they can't. Because when you are walking by faith and not by sight, what you see is what you get. You're not looking at what you're going through, your circumstances, as the end all be all. That's what faith means. And these people, if they were smart, they wouldn't do this type of stuff to people who are truly walking by faith, to people who are truly believers. They wouldn't do it. No, they do it to see if you will stop believing and you will come to their congregation and you will pay them to be your belief. Because they need followers. Listen to what I'm saying. They need followers. They need people to believe in them. So they mess with your channel. They mess with your views. They mess with your subscribers. They mess with your platform because that's the platform that God put you on to promote His love. So you can be recognized for your gifts. Instead of encouraging another person to be recognized for their own gifts, to be recognized for their own expression of faith, they want you to follow them so they can lead you on the path that they want you to be on. Okay? I'm not saying that all congregations are like this. Okay? I'm not saying that because I still go to different places and I still congregate with different people, different religions. I talk to people. It's stuff that I still do. Okay? And it's places that I still believe that, God is still in there. You know, God is still in there. Jehovah Witness. Now, I ain't even gonna get too deep in all this, but yeah, I love me some Jehovah Witness. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've been going to these congregations for a while now, and I love their perspective. Okay, but again, I'm not gonna get too deep into this. But somebody could be a Jehovah Witness. You could be a part of the 144,000. Again, like I said, people are intimidated by this because you have prophets, false and true. People that are going to speak their truth in their way they want to. Like a lot of people might say, I don't like the way you read. It's not about the way I read. It's because I have a certain gift, but I'm not using it in the way someone else expects. And that's what problem is now. People have expectations for other people when you should not be expecting anything from nobody else. If you are going to expect anything, expect it from yourself. You shouldn't be expecting somebody else to walk behind you. Then if somebody's encouraged, okay. If they, you encourage somebody, okay. But like, let people be who they want to be. Quit trying to force your belief. Quit trying to force your way on other people. Because people know how to find their own way. And if they are true believers, they will. Look, Soul Tribe. People could be talking behind your back, or these people could be talking behind your back. Yeah, because they tried to use your info. Do you get what I'm saying? You'll have people that are in congregations that are using people's info to get money and receive money for people. And they need them to come back because what? They use their names. They're stealing. They're thieves. You got preachers, okay, that are talking this stuff and people are giving them offerings. And you don't even know if this preacher is really practicing what they preach. You're taking a gamble. You're taking a risk. So my motto is bet on yourself. Invest in yourself. I'm going to tell y'all the true gospel. Listen, this is a story. Look, fake ass. People fake as fuck. My grandmother had left her wallet at my house one year, right? And this is when I first started like reading tarot. And I remember everybody, oh, it's the devil. It's the devil's work. Okay, listen to this though. You forgive, we forgive. We just don't forget. These are stories. She left her wallet at my house, and I remember her calling, and I didn't even know her wallet was there. Okay, I remember her calling me saying that she couldn't find her wallet, and whoop. She was gonna put it in church for offering. I was like, okay, well, how much was in your wallet? She's like $400 some. Well, we looked for the wallet, and we finds the wallet, and I called and I told her it was there. She came and got it. Now I know for a fact if my grandmother left that wallet over anybody else's house that support of my family, they would have said that motherfucker's gone. And I'm going to tell you why. Because she already said that she lost it 1818. But what? Because I believe in karma. I believe, everybody don't got a heart. So I gave it back to her. But did I want to? No, not after she said she was going to put it in church. What I don't understand is we'll put our last into the church just to lose it. But what about you? What about you building your congregation? What about you building your legacy? We have to put us first. It's other ways you can invest in the community. You can go spend $20 and buy a pack of lunch meat and bread and go spread the gospel. But come on now, y'all. Putting our last into the church. And you wonder why they mad at people like us? Because we fucking up the church's money. I feel like my ancestors did that, though. Like, when that happened, my ancestors did that. Look, I hate you. This is why these people hate you. They hate you because, what? God's in charge. Somebody wants to shut you up because you know what they do behind the scenes, but they can't shut you up. We have healthy and viral. Yeah, something could be going viral. We're just saying, live your life. Stay busy, or you could be busy. You can do what you want. Nobody controls you. Yeah, let them go through their karma alone like you did. See, somebody got to go through their own karma, okay?